Hello, welcome back to Persona 5. Let's go hang out with Yusuke and kill the next 4 days. Watching people, let's talk. Finished up Mishima. All that is left is story related. Yusuke, he's locked behind story right now. Locked behind story, working on. So it's just pretty much waiting to be level 50 before I bother with theirs. So it's just Futaba, fortune teller, weapons dealer, oh yeah, the gamer kid, and him and she's story. So who's left my day confidence? It's pretty much just the kid, right? Well, I guess them. And then, you know, Futaba and Yusuke. But Yusuke's almost done, and she's halfway. And then Haru will pop up in 4 days.
By the way.
Hang out.
Well.
Let's go somewhere fun. We went to the museum last time, so let's go eat. Yeah, whatever, go here. Let's go to the bookstore.
Let us go.
I wasn't paying attention. Morgana was saying if we already been here, but whatever. The whole point of this is the boost. Like that.
See you later.
So I assume, yes, I have already been here. If there was no dialogue.
Ah, you're back.
Thirsty for info. Well, you're the only person to hang out with, so let's go.
Hey!
I'm not reading any of this because it's
Then
like,
take a seat.
obviously not really that important. It's kind of repeating dialogue. She seems happy. Here's your info. But I didn't have a Persona of the Devil Arcana, so it didn't really boost too high. Kind of a waste, to be honest. 90%! I don't think I will actually hit all of them in this recording, or in this. Oh shit. Why'd I do that again? Futaba's ready now, right? Yeah. And he is not. Sorry, kid. Futaba is super useful in combat. You are not, especially in this game. You free? Tai, I'm free. See? You're free. Only one promise left. Can you come with me? The last promise was being okay without you around, but there's something I want to show you before that. Can you come to my room today? I'll be waiting. This is one of the promise lists I made with Mom. See, everything on here is marked off as being done. But that's kinda wrong. There was one promise I lied about doing. One promise I never actually finished. It was get along with Kana-chan. This all started back when I was in elementary school. I used to get bullied pretty hard for how weird I was. The other kids always accused me of cheating because I'd get perfect scores on my test. Then one time I turned in a test with nothing written down instead, but the school ended up yelling at my mom. My life at school was horrible. Sometimes during recess I'd lock myself in the bathroom and cry. I didn't have a single friend. I was always alone. But then a girl named Kana transferred to my school. She was absent a lot at first. Then when she was there, the other kids bullied her, like they did with me. But one day, she said something to me. Good morning. She started saying it every day from then on. That must have been a shock. Totally. I mean, literally nobody wanted to talk to me back then. To be honest, I completely ignored her the first few times. Thought the bullies had put her up to it. But without fail, she'd come over to me to say good morning. Then eventually I decided to say it back. Felt like my heart was going to shatter in a million pieces. But apparently she's been saying it to me the whole time because she thought we could be friends. She was the first person who didn't mind how weird I was. I was so happy about making a friend that I told my mom. That's when she added something to my promise list. Get along with Kana-chan. But I couldn't do it. One particular windy morning, Kana-chan dropped her diary and the pages flew everywhere. I didn't really mean to look, but I ended up seeing everything she had written down. And once I see something, I can't forget it. It was all so horrible. She wrote about how her parents hit her, how they made her take pictures of in weird clothes. Kana-chan's diary was full of stories like that. Then when I asked her about it, she got really defensive. Felt terrible, but she just kept yelling at me for reading it. You didn't know any better. I think that's the wrong answer. That's satisfying. Yeah, but I couldn't really tell her that. I just froze up. And then I ran. I ran and ran. I wanted her to stop yelling. I wanted to go back to how things were before. Kana-chan ended up moving away pretty soon after that. I haven't talked to her since. So I lied to my mom. Even after Kana-chan left, I would tell her we were best friends. Every month she'd write that promise on my list, and every month I'd lie about it. I wish I could apologize to Kana-chan somehow. I really want to say I'm sorry. Sorry for not helping her through, or though she was going through even worse stuff than I was. Okay. No. Sorry for reading her diary. Sorry for running away. I hate being such a coward. But I think I might be able to face my fears now that I'm a promise-settling phantom thief. Get along with Kana-chan. I'm gonna do it for real this time. I didn't mean to tell you all that. Not even Sojiro knows that. This is so embarrassing. You have to help me now, got it? Understood. This is another part of our deal. Level up! I do really need to play through Persona 3 and 4 to get those ready for the future, let's say.
Alright.
I mean, 3 is pretty much set. Because that one's New Game Plus actually work. You actually start off at high level. So, well, I'm gonna get on that right now. Time to go look up Kana-chan's deets. Oh, and sorry, I wasn't to hospital today. I'll have to wait for next time.
Okay.
Now make like a cheetah and dash out of my room. I want to get those Persona fusions on standby so I can do Margaret.
Ah, you're back.
And I guess Elizabeth. There's really no point, but it might as well, you know? I'm not gonna fight them, hell no. Especially Elizabeth. She has some like ridiculous restrictions on her fight.
Good evening.
I'm intruding in your home once again. My apologies for spending so much time here. It's just such a calming place for me. Don't worry about it.
Thank you.
You. Regardless, it's time I go on my way. One more thing though. I heard it. Did you already say this to me? You already talked about this. Get the hell out of here.
I'll see you later.
Don't come back unless you have some new dialogue. Can hang out with him while he's as well. TV check. The villain who has gathered together the Phoenix Rangers finally makes his move. What could be in the food tray he had delivered to them? Revive and fight, Phoenix Rangers. Next episode, grilled gizzard is my favorite, but it's a trap. Yukari still works on that show, apparently. Also one of the few actors on the show that does their own stunts. Check this out. Well, that stinks. It's an SP item though. Oh, I can view the ads thing? The featured new arrival of the October lineup is the supersonic knuckle weapon, Mach Punch. Compelled to destroy Western SMG, outstanding stability, measure collar. Ew. Let us hang out. Now you should be ready.
good.
He would have been ready already if I had a persona of his arcana, but I don't.
See ya.
Want to go to Dome Town? Earlier I got some info that I can't turn a blind eye to. I got two passes. Want to go check it out? It would be a waste of time, but sure, why the hell not? That could have been a day hanging out with Yusuke. Bum 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 bum. This might be a short part, because I'm going to stop it before we get to the day. According to my intel, there's a cheater who frequents this arcade. He gets his opponents to bet money, then cheats to win it all.
Hey.
Oh, Kamiya-san, what are you doing here? I'm taking a breather. A breather? That sounds so cool. Man, that's so good. Perfect for a superhero.
Huh?
Superhero? Yeah, we want to do something about that cheater who comes here. Cheater? Oh, maybe it was that guy I just beat. I handed his ass to him and he ran home crying. I was rusty at first since it wasn't Gunabout, but it was easy once I got the hang of it. What? Really? But you're just a kid. So what? Age is irrelevant. So, I've seen your face somewhere before.
Oh,
Oh, are you Shinya Oda, the gaming prodigy? Don't address me without an honorific. Who are you anyway? You don't remember me? We fought one time in a tournament. It's me, Mishi Man. I don't remember. I fought way too many people. You'd only stick in my memory if you were something special. Wow, you really are the king. The way you talk sounds so cool. Who is this guy, your friend? More or less. What is that supposed to mean? We are friends.
Hey.
Kamiya-san, do you have some spare time? Want to go check out the theme park? There's no Gunabout here, and I'm getting annoyed with all the people watching me. Let's go. Hey, can you join us? Yeah, you can come along. Wow, so kind. I knew the king had a big heart. Well, outside you got boosted. Boosted his social link. How many days are we? 2? 3?
Ah, you're back.
2. Who's hanging out tonight? Speech, shop's open, and wanna talk. Both of them are ready to go. How about her? She is not. Even though I really like her social thing for the most part. He's at 6. And he's also at 6. Shit. Yeah, it's been a while. So let's hang out with the politician. I'm thinking of giving a longer speech today since today's a holiday. As usual, I'll be in front of Shibuya. I have ignored him the last couple of times.
everyone.
Depression and suicide are on the rise, and the young workforce is being crushed on a daily basis. Blah blah blah.
Good evening.
Let us. I have something scheduled after me. Probably should have read that. Whoop-de-doodle.
Let's say we head on over.
The next night will be a why. However, the government's overall approval rating is dangerously low.
Yes.
I'll be sure to proceed with caution, considering that the grandson of my former teacher is showing me such kindness. Yes, well, I'd like to discuss a personal matter. Allow me to be frank. I will be running for my grandfather's seat in the coming election. I see. Congratulations. I held a low-level position in the party's executive office, but I'm new to candidacy. So I was hoping you could educate me on how to run an election campaign.
However...
Well, I was planning on running myself. I don't believe that I'm qualified to teach you. I've heard that you've been working harder than anyone these past 20 years. Well, I did have a lot of free time after I lost the election. Study is all an amateur can do. Amateur? You're a veteran, if anything. Besides, you have experience teaching him, right? Your reputation has greatly improved around the executive office recently, and my grandfather has expressed his intent on making peace with you now. I'd be happy to bury the hatchet with Mr. Kuramoto, but I'm not worthy to join his group again. I thought you would find these conditions favorable. So I ask that you keep what I'm about to tell you a secret.
You.
Sorry, could you give us a moment, Kamiya-kun? No, I like for your favorite people to hear this too.
Hmm?
Wait a moment. Is your plan to involve him so that I can't decline? I simply trust his discretion. The Kuramoto group is planning to move forward with a political realignment. Are you saying that you're going to succeed from the Liberal Co-Prosperity Party? With the government in a weakened state, now's our chance. As such, I want to emphasize our unity.
I see.
And so you've come to me, a former member of the Kuramoto children. But my views differ from those of the Kuramoto group, and I don't intend on changing them. I understand. However, you won't be able to put those beliefs into action if you don't get elected. Kamiya-kun, could you talk some sense into him? You'll benefit as well. You should decline. Think so too, huh? You're not intimidating even by the grandson of a big-time diet member. I appreciate your offer, but I must respectfully decline. So you're okay with being no good Tora forever? Call him Mr. Yoshida. Looks like you chose the wrong politician to follow. That's not for you to decide. Try to understand that he has his own beliefs. Making the wrong choices, but it doesn't matter. My apologies. Made a slip of the tongue, and in front of your secretary, no less. I don't need an answer right away. If you want to show deference to my grandfather, please let me know. I already took care of the bill, so enjoy. Now, if you excuse me. That's where Chihaya's skills would have come in handy. What's the point in getting elected if it means sacrificing your beliefs? I bet when push came to shove, Kuramoto-kun intended to lure you in. He probably didn't expect me to remain so calm after he showed his trump card. I feel surprisingly at ease whenever you're with me, like that time with
I apologize.
Butchered. I'm truly indebted to you for all you've done for me, but I must ask you that you continue to help me. Level up! No new skill.
All right.
Don't find his skills to be particularly useful. You know, from the way he was acting, I swear Kuramoto-kun was hiding something.
Let's say we go.
Ah, my apologies. We're done eating, so let's go home. Increase my charm.
All right.
Boom, boom, ba-da-da-dum.
Well then, I'll see you again.
Good work today. Oh, come on. Now what? Futaba. Bring to my house. Chance to hang out with her if I wanted to. Depends if Yusuke is available. %.
Hey,
Futaba's down here in the shop. One more die. Oh, Yusuke's ready. Yay. We're gonna go hang out with him. I'm sorry, Futaba. Honestly, I should just do that now. I was gonna end this part, but I mean, we got till night. But just in
should
case,
write something.
just in case, we'll drop a save here. And then we'll go to the underground walkway. So,
By the way,
how does your schedule look today? I wish for you to join me if possible. Let's go. I would like to enter Mementos again today. I believe that place holds the truth of the human heart.
Let us be off.
This place never fails to amaze me, no matter how many times we come. Where does this passage even go? Feels as though I'm being sucked inside merely by gazing upon it. So this is the heart of man. It is ugly, yet beautiful as well. The duality, or that duality, is what makes humanity such an interesting subject. As you know, I've been confused recently about the reason for my art. Did I want to be recognized, or did I want to capture pure beauty? Was it due to my talent, or just my upbringing? Each answer would seem correct at first, yet only prove itself false upon a more in-depth examination. Die.
What are your thoughts?
When my mother was painting the Sayuri, what do you think she was thinking of? The love of her son. Such love is almost embarrassing to have pointed out to me. The hell? Stop making noises over there. Computers. But you are probably right.
But...
However, I believe that was not the only thing she thought about. Seems the Sayuri was meant to impart something with me, and all others who view it, for that matter. Love, regret, loneliness, anxiety, calm, and hope. All of the emotions of my mother felt conveyed plainly to the viewer. That is why it had such a profoundly unique impact on those who see it. My paintings pale in comparison to such depth of meaning. How could I have hoped to convey pure beauty with my limited palette? And yet, that painting has kept me going this whole time. During practically difficult nights. But, yeah, whatever. It was there to soothe my sadness. It acted almost as a ray of light cutting through the somber of darkness.
how could this be?
I had wanted to create a similar beacon of hope for others, but it seemed I lost sight of that goal. Look, this world is a dark, unrelenting place, Sarah. But that is why I'm going to wield my brush again, to give hope to all those who see my paintings. You've really changed, Yusuke.
Yes.
Yes, thanks to you. You chose to help me work through my problems instead of leaving me to my sadness. Now I will use my art to paint over the blackness of this world. It shall become a vivid realm, full of hope. I expect it will be a most beautiful sight to behold. Perhaps you'll see it someday, Tai. Level up! Examine those chain reactions of hope, and hopefully we can get Makoto Yuki back.
All right.
This radiant light growing within me. Must be the light of hope. I shall paint. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Ah, you two.
Oh,
Kawanabe-san. On your way home, you clearly have time on your hands, Yusuke-kun. I'm on my way now to prepare for the competition. Speaking of which, do you plan on entering? Indeed I do. Your pride may not be too pleased with the outcome. After all, the winner's spot is not simply yours for the taking. I suppose whether you ultimately opt to enter is entirely your decision, though. The more the merrier, yes?
I see.
The winner's spot. Yes, I was hoping to prove my talent to him by taking the top prize home. That no longer matters to me, though. I'm going to enter my painting merely so others can be exposed to it.
See you later.
Well, I will talk to you later, Tai. Farewell. Do 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 do. Tomorrow's the day. Which means they're gonna have phone conversations. Tomorrow's the date of the arrangement with your fiance. I'll be okay though. The state my father is in has put that on hold for the time being. Woo! We accomplished one of our goals. That doesn't mean my marriage has been called off though. My father agreed to do so in that other world, but I'm not so sure now given his current condition. So that too will be on hold until the change of heart. Well, it sounds to me like we're totally in the clear. Yes, and it's all thanks to you guys. A cultural festival sounds fun. Does your school do anything like that? Yes, we'll be going to that in soon. She's ready. Oh, really? Yoshida again. Damn well. Do that.
I'll just add this.
That's what I saved last time. 10-10. Oh. Boosting him up again to 8. Nice. Alright. Next part will probably be long with Yoshida and then Forced story. Anyway, thanks for watching.
You never see it coming.